Should I record as well?
I mean, you can do what you want. I don't care. Uh,
Okay.
so we'll start with the basics. Who are these people in the comment section talking just like you in my Silent Hill video? Are they alts? Are they your friends? Who are these people? Because I find it suspicious that you say, "Oh, you eat poop." You like the new Silent Hill games, but why are you going into my video with backup and you cannot defend yourself over this? Like,
Okay, my
explain this.
defense is if I recommend a video to someone and they think that you eat poop, I think it's a valid response.
Okay, but you're getting people riled up.
Well, to watch
In
your
my
video,
in my comment section, you are getting the defense force of people in my comment section because of my video.
what do you mean?
So no, you're rallying up your friends to come in my comment
No,
section over my.
no,
Yes, you
no,
are.
no, no.
You just said it. You just
No, no, I
literally
said I
said no.
recommended the video to
You
my
just
friends.
literally
Oh, wait,
fucking
hold up.
said.
Wait, wait, wait,
I
wait. Can you
recommended the
explain?
video to my
Yeah,
friends. You're
yes.
sending your friends to my video because
And
of preferences.
they watched the
And
video and they came up with their own
their
conclusion,
conclusion is
agreeing
shit.
with
No,
me
their conclusion is
that
shit.
you eat
All they're
poop.
saying is the same thing that you're saying. Oh, it's poop, it's poop, it's poop. That's not even
But
constructive at all. Like, what is? I'll ask them. What is their point? What is your problem with
okay,
the
okay, I can
video
explain
itself?
what the problem is with the video because feel free to do a live stream of like redoing your whole video and going bit by bit what bothers you the most.
Why would I need to do a live stream? You already saw the fucking video, so you already know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
the problems you have with it, right? So
yeah, but there's so many holes in it that I have to like do it with you to actually explain my point.
why don't you just start with the basics from there and
It's an
illustrate?
hour-long video. You spend the first 20 minutes basically coping to
So
why
your
you're not
memory
eating
is
food.
literally shit that you can't remember the problems that you have with my Silent Hill video. That's what you're trying to tell me.
I mean, you can say that, of course, but imagine watching a video, an hour-long video about nothing and having to remember everything that you found wrong with it. Like,
Why don't you look at your
why would
own
even bother?
why don't you look at your own comment where you said that, oh, you tried to put some food analogy on saying that, oh,
How would you feel?
if you
Okay,
eat slop,
listen, listen,
and
listen.
you haven't even played Silent Hill F, so you have no gameplay
Okay, but I
validity.
played the originals. Doesn't matter if I
That
didn't play
doesn't
the
matter.
remake.
You haven't played the game. So who are you
So,
to tell me, someone who has played the game, what their personal opinion is? Like, what the fuck is that, bro?
but it's not just your personal opinion. You can
If
say it's my personal opinion and then go and say, you know, whatever the new devs are doing, I wish them the best of luck. Blooper team, good luck. And whatever these purists say, it doesn't matter.
okay, if
How
I
can you-
wish a developer good luck on their games, you didn't even get that point, by the way. I'm
Okay,
saying
explain
it.
yourself.
There's a difference between constructive criticism and destructive criticism. You do know this, right?
Explain.
Someone being destructive, okay, for the record, I want this studio to fail, or I want this game dev to fucking burn, or whatever. Like, that's not constructive versus saying, hey, you guys haven't fixed the PlayStation 5 Pro version of Silent Hill 2 remake for the longest time. I think you need to get on that. That's not the same thing. Like, wishing someone the best does not mean that they cannot fail.
But why does it matter if the game sucks? You're just making like my main gripe.
You haven't
Let me
played one of these
let
games,
me
by the
talk.
way.
Shut up.
You
Just let me
haven't
talk.
played one of these games. So how do you know if it sucks?
Okay, if I look at a trailer and if I don't
A
like it,
trailer's
just
not the
like
full
by
game. What
looking
the
at,
fuck are we talking about, man?
okay, I can look at the gameplay. Doesn't matter what I look at. If I
Looking at
look
the
at
gameplay is looking at the gameplay. You can analyze the story, the characters, but not
the
the
story,
game.
doesn't have any connection with the Silent Hill overall. You know, the only thing that
Remember,
connects, slightly connects, is White Claudia. That's even like a retcon. How the fuck is it growing there? Out
that's
of nowhere.
that's a moot point because You can only analyze the story and the characters, not the gameplay. You're saying the overall thing sucks completely. You have no experience on any of the gameplay, which is what we're talking about. So how are you
It's a
telling me?
Souls-like. What experience do I need from a Souls-like game?
How are you telling me that someone who has played the game and said it was decent? Again, if you watch the full video, you would know that I criticized F when I said I'm not really a Souls fan like that. But at the end of the game started winning me over with the combat. So
I
you didn't even listen to that
enjoyed
part.
Homecoming, which is also like an awful Silent Hill game.
All right. I mean, that's your
All right,
prerogative, but the thing is that you
all
haven't played
right.
it. You haven't played it though. So
I played Homecoming. It fucking sucked. It's not Silent Hill.
Homecoming
Like
is
I can
another game.
say,
Is Homecoming
Homecoming
F?
says.
Is Homecoming F? No?
Okay, are we
Yes?
talking about Silent Hill as a franchise, or are we just gonna talk one
We're
specific
we're
game
we're
that
talking
you
about the
love?
game that you didn't play. Did you play Silent Hill 2 remake? Yes
Oh
or
wait,
no?
isn't that debate supposed to be about Silent Hill
We're
overall?
we're talking about games that you haven't played, but you're trying to ostracize me on games I have played. Have you played Silent Hill F? No. Have you played Silent Hill
It
2
sucks.
remake?
It sucks. I didn't play. It sucks.
So you didn't play two games. You're trying to ostracize me on games you haven't played. That's very nice. Watching
I
through
mean, it's just
YouTube
my
is
opinion, bro.
it's not your opinion. You have no valid opinion. You have not played any of these.
Okay, if I take a look at a sandwich, and if it has spinach in it, and I don't like spinach, why would I even bother eating it?
If you didn't even give the sandwich a modest try and eat it, then you didn't even bother to attempt to taste how it was. That's how dumb that opinion is. You do realize how dumb that is, right? Like
Okay, let me ask you
if
another
I'm curious
question.
if
How
I'm
would you
curious,
feel? How would you feel if you didn't eat breakfast this morning?
what the fuck does that mean? Like what
Just answer the question. How would you feel if you didn't eat breakfast this morning?
I'd be hungry. What I eat doesn't make you shit though.
Okay,
So
finally we got an answer. Hallelujah. Thank you. You're not that retarded. Holy fuck.
okay, so you're fucking retarded because look, what I eat doesn't make you shit. So how does it bother you? What does breakfast have to
You
do?
eat shit. And it does bother me and it does affect me because if you keep on eating no, hear
Hold
me out,
on.
hear me
My
out, hear me out.
preference bothers you. My preference bothers you.
Because you keep on pushing your
My
preference.
preference
It's not
bother.
just
No,
my
no, it's not.
preference in a way. Hey, I
Explain.
like this
Explain.
game. If you don't like
Explain.
it, it's fine.
Explain.
What you say is, I like this game. I want more of these games instead
Yes.
of the originals.
So what the fuck? That's no problem. Like I can have that preference. Like that's not even a problem. What are
But that's
you
not
on
just a
about, bro?
preference. You're just pushing that narrative of, I want Silent Hill games like this. And if I say, I want older Silent Hill games,
Team
how,
Silent is
how, how is
dead.
that even bad?
Team Silent is
How am I a
dead.
purist if I want things
Team Silent is
that,
dead though. Where
what?
even the most optimistic old school Silent Hill purists, Team Silent is dead. So what else is there to that?
Okay, but then I can hate on the new games because they're not old Silent Hill and they just swear the dead
You
skin of
haven't
the
even played them
old
though.
franchise.
You haven't
Dude, I don't need to play if it looks the same
you
as
haven't
everything
played
else.
them.
If I don't play the
You have
remake,
no
which is
validity.
basically Silent
You have
Hill,
no
Resident
validity.
Evil,
Like you could choose
that's
not to
so
play them.
retarded. Okay,
It's fucking
okay,
retarded to
another
judge
thing.
a
Okay.
game
I didn't play it.
and
I
you
didn't play it.
haven't played
Whatever.
it and you have
Hold
no validity. See, if someone played a game and they give
Go
their
on.
opinion and they say,
Go on.
"Oh well, I really I'm not feeling this game. It's not for me." At least they've played the game,
Okay.
right?
And you still have a problem with that, right?
No, I only have a
Are
problem
you
if
hate
someone
Under the
says,
Mayo?
"Yes, I do hate Under the Mayo." I think he makes
Why
I
though?
think he makes shit takes. I think those
But
takes
but
I
but
think
that's
those
his
takes
opinion though.
I think
But
those
that's his
takes
opinion.
yes is his opinion, but listen to me. I think those takes bleed into bad faith
Mhm.
arguments when he was
Mhm.
talking about ultra kill in a way where style system style meters it doesn't mean anything or whatever. Yes it does because style meter gives you more
Talking
points
about
to
Silent
do.
Hill though. I don't care
No,
about
no, no,
all
no. Let me finish. Let me finish. If style meter gives you more points and gives you more attributes and features and shit like that, then of course it is a valid gameplay, component of the game. Under the Mayo goes into Silent Hill, the newer ones, automatically hating it. Like he
How come?
thinks the whole Silent Hill phenomenon thing and going into
It's
that
not.
is it's not gonna go anywhere It's a still ongoing, recurring story. So if they do have more connections in the future, if people were mandated to do extra entries, then they're probably going to do them, and we're going to see what happens with Konami making their own Eternal team. You see, you can't really say a plot is over until they announce more games, which they're probably going to do. And if it has more connections, that could easily debunk his argument. That was
But
the
yeah, but
point.
the new games are not gonna have any connection with the
How do you know
actual
that?
Silent Hill
How do you
story.
know? How do you know?
Because I can already tell by F,
How do you
dude.
know?
It's an anthology now. They don't
Okay,
care. It's Silent
con-
Hill phenomenon, meaning it can happen anywhere ground, without any groundment to that fucking theory. Like
and
they just said, oh, it can happen anywhere. Have fun. Fuck you.
okay, in my video, I said you rage quit. You rage
I'm
quit.
here.
Oh, I thought you rage quit for a second. Okay, I don't know why you just cut off like that immediately. So let me
Oh,
finish.
I have pushed the talk because I feel more comfortable with that. Sorry.
Okay. So let me go on the point that I was going on. If
Well,
concurrently, and I don't know why people say, "Oh, there's no connections to the world." There is connections to the world with the White Claudia thing.
one little thing. Okay, one little thing. On,
Okay.
on, on the scope of a whole four games that ground the story so well, so perfectly that
Mm-hmm.
everything new that came out after that is just shit. It's actual shit.
Stuff you haven't played, by the way.
I did play. I played Shattered Memories. I
Okay,
played
that's
Origins.
Shattered
Those
Memories
two
and that's
games are
Origins.
okay
You
games, but they're not these Silent Hill games.
That's Shattered Memories and that's Origins, but we're not talking about those. We're talking about the newer ones. So I said
But they're
for
still part of the series, no?
what? What are you
They're
trying
still
to
part
say?
of the series.
What are you trying to say? You first you try to ostracize me on F, and you're bringing up Origins and Homecoming as if you're trying to sort of defend yourself with the games that you have played.
But I
We're
did play the games then. I
but
didn't
you
play the new ones because they already suck. I already know.
no you don't. You can't
But I do.
you can't speak gameplay and say something sucks by watching a video.
But I can
That's
say story-wise, it doesn't make any sense. So why
okay.
the fuck?
I
The
said
gameplay was
that.
never a part of Silent
Okay,
Hill unless you're talking
I
about
said that
how they.
earlier. I literally said if you watch a video through YouTube and you determine the story from there, then that's your personal prerogative. That's fine. Now, the general consensus is most people like the atmosphere and they kind of like some of the quirky stuff Ethel's going on. They just mostly don't like the Souls like combat. Uh, and some people do, which is kind of why going to my next comment, I literally said this stuff is subjective. Subjective with story, subjective with taste. You know, some people don't mind playing this for the first time and going, oh, you know, this resonates with me. I never really played any of the older Silent Hills, or I have played the older Silent Hills, and I think this is fine. You seem to have a problem with that, right?
Wait, repeat. I zoned out.
You seem to have a problem with people who like the newer Silent Hills, right?
I have a problem with people who keep on pushing poop.
All right, pushing in what way? Explain.
I like this, so I want more of this, even though it's bad.
Why don't you just play the older games and be content with that?
Am I supposed to play the older games until the ends of time?
So
Can I not complain that that
if
Konami, a greedy company that doesn't care about anything except
mm-hmm.
money,
Well, that's every
if I
company.
if I don't complain, will anything happen?
Every company cares about money. Did you think that they made the original Silent
You
Hills
can't
as a?
say that. You
Did
have
you?
companies that
Did
care about
you?
money and actually put in love and work into their games.
Did
Like
you
I would
think?
say Capcom, but Capcom already ruined everything by making remakes. They should have just stick to remasters. Now Konami is known for whoring out IPs and actually ruining the franchises they fucking own.
Did you think that when they made those classic Resident Evils and Silent Hills that it was a charity case? They made those games for free.
They were made with passion and love. Do
Okay,
you
but
not see those?
they were also made to make money.
but they were made with passion and love.
That point that you made is moot because they were still
Uh-huh.
made to make money.
Okay, so if I have a game that's made for like for the sake of money, but has love and passion put into it, so we can be entertained. And now, when you see in today's day, you have games made for money to make money, but they suck and they have no soul left in them. How is that any better?
So why are you trying to homogenize what a publisher does with a game that has passion or not if the goal at the end of the day is to have that product make money? So the whole cash grab thing to me
I
is
kind of don't think you care about the
the
games at
the
all.
the whole cash grab thing to me is an irrelevant argument. Every game is made to make money. Now, when
But
it
you see, you just choose to ignore the facts because you're like, I just like my poop. I don't know.
That's not what I said. I said every game is made to
No,
make money. I
no,
didn't talk about the
no, no,
quality
no, no,
subjective
no.
side. No, 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 no. You haven't even played any of these games, so you haven't. You can't
Any
really.
of these games, as I said, I did play these
No,
games. I just
I'm
didn't play
talking.
F and the remake.
I'm talking about the ones I specifically played that you're trying to call me out
But you
on. So
see, you say I specific,
you
as
can't
if
say shit.
if it matters. Doesn't matter if I didn't play the games that you played. If we already all know, every single purist out there already
So
knows that
you're admitting you're
new
a
Silent
purist.
Hill games are just made for the cash grab, and you're being a little
So
piggy,
so
wanting
you're.
to eat both cakes, as you
I
said in your
can
video. I
I
would like to eat both cakes, the old ones and the new ones,
I
like a
can
glutton, and not care about the soul and passion put into these games
I can
because
like what I
I
want.
consume,
I can like what I want.
I consume.
I can like what I want. Who's gonna stop me?
Okay, but then okay, you can say I like what I want, but then you can go
Yeah, and that's allowed.
on other people like under the mayo, which criticize the things that you love and get mad about it, and
Anything
then be
that
like,
he says and
oh,
does,
how dare you
he's not
criticize my game that I love?
no,
That's my poop. I love eating it. You can do that.
he's not an arbiter of the series. He doesn't decide where the series is gonna go, even if he
How can you
criticizes it.
decide? How can you decide?
I think we already have by the sales and Silent Hill doing well, so yeah.
Okay, if I speak out of those sales because I kind of don't like those games, how am I wrong?
Well, you did. I did tell you earlier that these games are kind of
I'm not
made to make
counting me
money,
not playing the
right?
game. It's because you already have other people saying the games suck
Who are these other people?
under the mayo. That I can send you a couple of videos that people actually go in depth to
Okay,
why the remake sucks.
that's good for them. They still bought the game, and they still supported the game. So
At least they criticize it, and you're getting mad for people criticizing
you
it.
can criticize something and still support the game. And then if you are a person who also wants the series to fail, then you kind of contributed to the series moving forward, which is the
But
point I
then,
was making.
okay, so what are we supposed to do? Just be quiet? Is that what you want us to be? Just quiet and
No,
like
I
submit?
mean
No. Or great replacement?
if you have your own opinions and perspectives and you enjoy what you enjoy, I would imagine that instead of going out and attacking people for liking these new games, that you would stick to maybe, I don't know, playing older Silent Hills or playing other survival horror games that matter to you. I mean, you just said even the new REs are shit, and there's plenty of people who like Requiem to the point where uh it took off the rails and it's still being talked about today. So it just seems that
I
like
need
a
to
lot of
again.
you see my videos about it just seems like a lot of you purists is also equally mad that people seem to be enjoying these newer games as opposed to saying, well, you know, that's fine, you can go ahead and play them if you want, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna play what I want. The problem is, well, considering people attack Ito as well, there's no nuance in those
I'm gonna say
discussions.
that person that attacked Tito wasn't even a purist. It was a new fan, probably.
So I brought that stuff up with Ito because for the longest time, it seems to me like a lot of Silent Hill purists like to sort of throw their weight and say, "Oh, I'm more of a know-it-all. I know more of the series than you," to certain people, and that's not good in any sort of discourse whatsoever.
But you just did it.
What?
I played Silent Hill F and you didn't.
That's true. You didn't.
There you go. Again, there you go. Everything you say kind of falls flat on its head. You know
I
that.
didn't invalidate your
You
experience
did. You
with.
literally said
No,
nothing that you say
let
about
me
this game
finish.
matters because you didn't play it. What are you talking
Let
about?
let me finish, idiot. I said I didn't invalidate your experience with playing the other Silent Hill games that you have actually played. But if you actually didn't play F and 2 Remake, you can't talk about the gameplay.
But you kind of did because when I brought up
But
Homecoming, you also said the same thing in a way like, I don't care about that. And we're talking about the new games. So what are we talking about? As a Silent Hill, as a franchise as a whole? Or are we
you're
just talking about your games that you like? Or are we talking about the games that I like?
bro, it's not
I
that hard.
Where are we gonna?
Your comment is literally about the newer games, not the older ones. Like, come on, dog. It's not that hard. Come on, man.
I don't understand.
You you don't like F into remake and the newer games
Right.
going forward. This new resurgence in 2022 whenever they brought that up. We're talking about those. We're not talking about Homecoming, we're not talking about Origins. If you've played those games, you have validity to them. I'm not gonna say that you haven't played them. But and nowhere in this conversation did I say that. I just said that they don't matter because those are not the games that we're talking about.
But they still matter even though we're not talking about them.
How do they matter? Like, in what context was your comment about Silent Hill Homecoming and Origins and all that other shit?
No, my comment is about the Silent Hill franchise as a whole because it has a humble beginning. It has like a structure right there. But what Konami wants to do is to build like these fucking amusement parks around them, so they don't actually do something with the story that was already there. They just want to make shit up. Therefore, Silent Hill syndrome.
I said in the video that where is Silent Hill gonna go outside of either Manifestations or the Cult, which is a storyline that has gotten old at this point.
It's not old. Konami doesn't have any talent.
Uh, Even within the Silent Hill community, people have said no, the Cole storyline is getting from Silent Hill 3 to 4. You have two straight cult storylines back to back, and also them in the background into, and also they are very prominent in Silent Hill 1. So, in
Okay,
terms of
and
having some ingenuity and some creativity and some originality and moving on, I don't know why people will say in the same breath that, oh, they're just copying Silent Hill 2 over and over and over again when that has a bit more weight to it because you can do a lot more differing things with it with inner manifestations. That's
yeah,
why
but
it's
it's the town doing that though. Like we're talking about the second one, which the town does the thing to James, and then you have like other games that are just straight up shit. Like the story kind of doesn't make sense. It's not that grounded, and I would like the Silent Hill phenomenon thing if it was a bit more grounded. Except like, oh, shit happens, you know.
you're
It's lazy. It's lazy.
we're talking about groundedness in Silent Hill with a giant weird god monster deity in the first one. I think that is far from grounded. Silent Hill has always been a little bit uh preachy with religion, being mythological almost with some of the things that is created. Uh it's a series that is inherently meant to show how psychological horror is stretched through any imaginations, whether it's people looking at fucking old Jurassic Park books and manifesting monsters and creatures that way. So I think this series was always meant to be kind of wacky and a bit ridiculous in order to move forward and be original. And
I don't think you understood Silent Hill then.
if that's the case, I perfectly understand what Silent Hill is. I'm just telling you,
No.
in terms of moving forward, they have to.
It's lazy moving forward. It's not anything smart or like actually groundbreaking. It's
How
just
is it
like, oh, this thing will happen anywhere now. Have fun.
okay? That means that you won't be repeating the same town every couple of entries, reusing the same assets. That's also a bit lazy.
How is that? Okay, so if I make yeah, Silent Hill 5 and I make it in Maine, it doesn't need to be Silent Hill. It can be any other town. And if I say, let's say, the cult went there, did some rituals, did this and that, and now there's these monsters that roam around in the woods. Let's take Silent Hill into the woods of Silent Hill. I don't know.
Hmm.
You had the fucking Perry part. I kind of don't know exactly what it is about, but they already made a spin-off game like a Railzone shooter about the boat. They could have made Silent Hill 5 on the fucking boat. Wouldn't that be interesting? No, Konami decided, oh, let's make it into a fucking arcade game where you just shoot things. Wow.
Mm,
I mostly blame Konami for everything that's happening because they're just lazy fucks who just want money, and that's greedy. I'm allowed to say that.
I didn't say that you weren't. I just simply said that every company will make a product to make money. And the other thing is, if they changed in location, that's kind of what they're doing now, which is
They're
changing
doing it lazily.
in
Silent
location.
Hill phenomenon has no like how about you make a Silent Hill 5 where you actually explain to why the Silent Hill phenomenon is happening and how it became to be.
If they explain that in the future, what are you gonna say?
In the future, are you kidding me? So I first have to eat all this shit in order for me to be happy at the end.
I don't think you get this point. When you're building a story with a premise, you do know that if it's a big premise, you have to build it out over time, right? But
But it
let's
wasn't.
use
It was just plopped there. Oh, Silent Hill phenomenon. Yay. He.
let's use Resident Evil as an example since
No, no,
we
don't
talked about that
compare those
earlier.
two. Do not compare
No,
because they're two completely different things. One is about zombie outbreaks and fucking viruses. One is about the town and the fucking cult. That it's insane how everybody just goes back to comparing Resident Evil and Silent Hill as if
I
those
I
two
I
actually go
I don't even
go.
have to do that because if let's say the next and they're working on the next mainline Silent Hill is going to be developed internally by Konami. I'm not sure if you saw. I said in my video that there's a team called Silent Hill Production Team and they're working on the next one. If they go back to the town and they explain why everything is connected because there was cut content explaining that the other world was tethering to other places and feeding off the evil from there. If they say that explicitly in Silent Hill 5, what are you going to say?
That's all retcon though, because they're already doing remakes, meaning they mean to retcon everything. So
Most long-standing franchises have retcons. That's just nothing new.
yeah, but we're talking about Silent Hill.
Yeah, Silent Hill is a franchise. Most long-standing franchises have retcons to them, and if the main thing people are kind of whining about is no connection. If they put the
Yeah,
connection there in the future, what are people going to say?
but
Because
why does that
see,
matter if we
it
do it in the
it
future
it, it
after we literally
matters.
replace the history just so it makes sense? That it's
It
so
matters.
retarded.
It matters because people have been
Why?
saying there's no connections whatsoever, and if they put the connection there, people are going to be still averse to it no matter what they do, even if they want to push the series forward. So what I said in my video when I was talking about Silent Hill and all that other stuff was people already made their minds up about it. Simple as that. Whether it's connected or not connected.
Dude, what?
Let me repeat this again since English is hard. So
I'm Yesel, I'm sorry.
no, I meant English is hard for you. So
Yeah, that's what I said. I'm Yesel.
if they decide to connect the events that's happening with the Silent Hill phenomenon and they say, hey, this is the reason other world is tethering to other places and it's evil. People are gonna not like it no matter what because they've already made their minds up on it, whether it's disconnected or not. But you guys wanted more connections to the previous Silent Hills, right?
Yeah, but we don't want remakes in order for that to happen. Why can't you just continue where you left off? Why is that so hard? Oh, maybe because Konami doesn't actually care?
I mean, Team Silent is disbanded, and it's
And you
not
keep
like
on
they.
saying
It's
that
not. It's
as if
not
it
like
really matters. If Konami actually cared about the fucking franchise, none of this would have been happening. They're
how
just greedy fucks.
they can't get those people back anymore. They work
Because
with
they
other
have people
people.
like you who will just eat both cakes like a glutton and not actually look at it from a
That
critical
doesn't mean
point of view.
anything. Even if I
It
did,
does mean because you
no, it
keep
doesn't.
saying
Even if I
you can
didn't
enjoy
like,
the old games. I enjoyed the new
even if
ones,
I
and I
didn't
like
like
how
these
this is
games,
going.
even
So
if
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
make
like these
one long
games,
video
even if
about
I,
this, proving my point. And I don't care
you
whatever you
just sound
say.
butthurt about my
But if
video.
you come,
You
and
sound butthurt about my
comment
video.
and you say
This is butthurt.
you eat poop,
This is
I will
butthurt.
go into
This is
my own
butthurt.
comments
This is
and I'm gonna
butthurt.
leave
This is butthurt.
thousand thousand
This is
words
butthurt.
of a Bible
You
worthy
left a ton of
document
comments on my
to
video.
my
You are
point.
also
So
at fault.
you're
You
gonna
are
come
also
here
at fault,
and
sir. You
debate
are
me.
also at fault.
I'm
You left
right
a ton of
and you're
comments on the
wrong.
video.
You're
You
just
left
a
a ton of
stupid purist,
comments on the
and I'm
video. You're at
smart.
fault.
Look at me, I'm smart. I
You
love eating
responded
shit.
back all day. You
Go ahead.
responded back all day yesterday. You're at fault. So you're also roasting yourself in that regard. So thank you for doing that. Let's clap for you. Thank you for saying, "Oh, you left a ton of comments. You did the same fucking thing, idiot." So good job.
Man, what?
Good job. Good job. You literally said,
Oh,
"Oh, you're right. You're wrong." You literally have a problem with my preference. Therefore,
it's not the preference.
you're trying to dictate
Shit,
right.
that's
You're
what I'm
trying to
saying. You
dictate right
say,
and wrong.
I like how this is
You're
going, we should
trying
do
to
more of
dictate
this.
right
But
and
if I
wrong.
say, I don't like how this is going,
You're trying
there
to
shouldn't be
dictate right
more
and
of this.
wrong because I like what you don't like. That's what you're doing. Just say it, man. Come
But
on,
you do
man.
the same thing. I
No,
don't understand.
say it.
You listen to the same thing.
Just say it. That makes you a hypocrite because if you're trying to say my problem is you're trying to dictate right and wrong, then you're trying to also do it to me. Just say it. Just say the words, man. Just say the words, Bart. Come on.
No, because you do the same thing. What do you mean?
It doesn't matter if
But it does matter how
it
you
doesn't
just want me
it
to
does it
submit
does
to you. I'm not doing that to
no
a fucking poop eater, bro. You
dude
literally want an easy
you
way
don't
out.
play any
That's
of
what you want. You don't want to actually argue the facts. You just want to say,
any of these
"Eh,
games.
I love poop
You
and
haven't
I
played
want more
F. You
poop.
haven't
So
played
Konami,
F.
give me
You
more
have no
poop.
validity.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. More poop.
It doesn't matter because
Well,
even if I didn't like these games, they still would have sold well.
no, they wouldn't because you would speak
Yes.
against it. You fucking idiot. How are
Okay.
you so dumb?
How are you gonna go against the 2 million that Silent Hill 2 remake sold?
Well, I'm just gonna
Was that a
speak
magic number?
negatively against it. I have every right to do, but I'm gonna have people like you getting mad at
that was
me
pulled
for
out of
being
their
mad at
ass?
you
No, was that
because
a
you like
magic
poop.
number? Was that a fluke? Huh? Did they fluke that out of nowhere and just magically stepped on 2 million? Was Silent Hill F a fluke at 1 million? How did they magically conjure all this up? It's not like
Well,
it
you have
didn't really
reviewers,
the
you have
marketing didn't work on
reviewers
people.
that buy the games to review them, and then you have people who speak against it, and then you have people like you who love the
So
games
why
and
do
they
you
get
not
it.
have a problem with Under the Mayo if he bought the game?
Yeah, because he speaks against it.
Okay, but why do you
Oh,
not have a problem? You have a problem with the series going forward, right? You know he contributed to it, so why do you not have a problem with him as well?
but
Why
what if
aren't you
he
taking that up
pirated
to
it?
him? Why aren't you? How do
What
you
if he
know that?
pirated it?
Ask him. Ask him.
Okay, I don't think it matters because he still reviewed the game and gave it a bad score. I think it's that simple.
And you didn't play the game, so where's
Yeah,
your
okay, he
validity?
played the game for me. There you go. I didn't have to pay
He
them.
played the game for you. How does that work?
Wait, so you want me to waste money to get disappointed and then
No,
what?
I'm saying
I still
can't.
couldn't be mad because you like the game, right?
I'm saying you can't talk about my validity with the game and what I've experienced because you haven't experienced it. So what are you
But
talking
then
about?
again, if I have somebody that experienced the game and says the game is shit, what then?
You can have someone that experiences the game and they feel differently. Like that's totally fine, but when they start talking acting like they're arbiter of the series, that they know everything about the
But you
series,
do the
that
same thing. You do the same thing. Do you fail to realize that?
when did I ever say I know everything about the series?
Dude, you literally came at me because you know everything. You have all the
No, that's your
games.
assumption. That's your assumption.
Dude, take a look at the comments. What are you talking about? Listen to your own video. You
where did I
even
say in the
go
video
on
that
with
I know everything about Silent Hill? Can you provide a
Dude,
screen? Can you provide
you
a
show all the
timestamp?
games. Hold up, you show all the games that you have, right?
Yeah, I said I was valid in playing the older games. If
Yeah, there you
someone,
go. So you're valid, and
if
you know
someone,
everything, right? You know everything.
that's not what I said.
But that's the implication, right?
Oh, it's not. I literally showed the
So
older.
you know nothing. Okay,
No,
so
I
basically
literally
you know
show.
nothing about anything, and
That's
you just
another.
love eating poop. That's
That's
all.
another
That's all to it.
conclusion. That's another conclusion that you just jumped to. Now, just because I show the older games does not mean I don't know about them to some extent. Obviously, but I showed the older games just in case someone said, "Hey, you're a tourist. You've never played older Silent Hill," so I showed my collection because of it. That's not
But have you
saying.
played them?
That's not saying. Yes, I've played all of them. All those games that
So
I
you
throw.
know, so you know what Silent Hill is about, essentially, right?
Yeah,
Then why do you like this new poop?
because they are allowed to continue, and I enjoyed F, and I enjoyed Silent Hill 2 remake. It's not that hard,
But
bro.
then you just
It's not
enjoy
that hard.
things. I don't think you actually get it.
Do you believe that there isn't a person on Earth that isn't allowed to like these games? Yes or no?
I'm not saying you can like it, but then yet again,
But
you go
that's your
on to
problem.
saying you
That's your
want
problem.
more of this. It's not like,
Yeah, that's
hey, I
fine.
like it. It's my
That's
personal
fine, brother.
preference, and that's why I said that's what my comment meant.
Yeah,
So you like shit.
my whole video
Okay,
is liking.
okay,
My
okay.
whole
You
video
like
is my
shit.
personal
Keep
preference.
eating, keep
My whole
eating,
video is
and
my
don't
personal
go.
preference. You seem to have a problem with it. You seem to be mad about that. You seem to be triggered about that, bro. What's going on?
I'm not triggered
I'm
about
sorry
that.
that
I'm
you're so
triggered about
offended.
the
I'm sorry
fact
that
you
you're
just
so
keep on
offended.
pushing
I'm
it. You
sorry that
push
you're
the
so. I'm
fact
sorry
that you
that
like
offends you.
shit
I'm
and you
sorry
want
that
more
offends you.
shit.
I'm sorry that offends
You
you.
didn't
That
offend
someone.
me.
No, I'm
You didn't
sorry that
offend
offends
me.
you
You
that people
offended.
like games. I'm sorry that offends you that someone liked
It
the game
doesn't
that you
offend
didn't
me. You
like.
can
Hey,
like poop.
look. People
If you
like
like
things.
poop,
No,
you
no.
like
People
poop.
like
But if you
things I
keep on
don't like
saying,
all
I
the
want
time.
more poop,
People
even though
like things
other
I don't
people
like all
don't
the
want
time.
more
People
poop,
like
how
things
is
I
that
don't like all
okay?
the time. When I said people like Scream 7, I don't fucking like that movie. But good for them if people went out, enjoyed it, and had fun. You seem to have a problem with people enjoying something that you don't like instead of moving on like a fucking adult, right? So
No,
that seems to be your
never.
problem. No, because you wouldn't have left that
But you're
comment
just
if you
jumping to
had no.
assumptions now.
No, that's what you did like 10 times over.
No, that's
If
like
you
your
didn't
conclusion.
if you didn't leave that comment, you wouldn't have had a
What
problem with it. You would have
comment?
said like, "Hey, I disagree with the fact that the new Silent Hills are good, but that's good for you. Someone liked it. Another man's trash is another man's treasure. Why couldn't you be modest and say that? What's the problem,
Oh, so you're
brother?"
offended because you eat poop. Ah, I see, I
No, no,
see.
no. I'm not. I'm not. It seems that you're more
Oh, so you
offended.
like eating poop.
No,
Okay, I
you're
see.
brother. You literally are trying to act like you're not offended by this, but you
But
have a
I'm not
problem with my
offended.
comment.
Again, my comment was plain and
Then
simple.
why do you
So you
have?
like
Then why do you
poop?
have a problem with my
Okay.
preference? Then why do you
Just
have?
keep eating and
Then
stop coping.
and I'll eat
Lol.
what I
It's
want.
that simple. And you
I'll eat
took
what I
that
want.
bait.
And guess what?
Yeah, you
You're
took the
coping.
bait and you started
You're
spurting out
coping.
in the
You're
comments. You
coping.
literally left the whole
You're
Bible.
coping. Yes, you commented me several fucking
How am I
times.
coping if
You
you're the one
commented me
defending your
several
poop?
times. You commented me several times on it. If you didn't care, you would have moved on. You
But yeah, if you
commented me
didn't
several
care, you
times.
wouldn't reply to my
You
comment.
commented me several times. Come
Okay,
on, man.
I left 3 words
No,
as the
you
first
didn't. No,
comment,
you
and you
didn't.
hit me with a fucking
You left
Bible.
more than 3 words. You left more than 3 words. You
No,
continued the
my first
comment chain.
comment, my
You
first
you
comment, again,
you
my first comment was
continued the
plain and
comment
simple,
chain
and then
and
you got
hold on, wait,
so
no. Hold
butthurt,
on,
you got butthurt, you had to write a whole Bible.
wait. You continued the
Okay,
comment chain, and then you also invited other people to continue from that. Now, when did I get my fans to dogpile you? Huh?
I mean, you're gonna do it now.
No, no. It's like if the person who
Uh-huh.
is watching this video determines that you are stupid,
So if I
or
recommend your video to someone and they determine that you like
so
poop,
if I dogpile you, you wouldn't use that in this argument right now against me.
to be honest, I wouldn't care.
No, you would. You definitely would because
No, trust me, I wouldn't.
you tried to use the assumption thing, and I'm 99% positive you would say, well, you got your fan base to attack me, so you're kind of at the
What, my
same
fan
fault.
base? Dude, I have 36 subs. What are you talking about?
Why are your friends coming to my video and leaving comments
Because
if
I
you didn't get
recommended the video. Are
if
you retarded?
so you decided to have a attack brigade on the
It
video
wasn't an
simply
attack. They
because
just said you like poop, and you
simply
seem to be hurt by you
okay,
liking
then
poop.
it should be
Why do you
fine for me
like
to
poop if it
I
bothers
should
you
like what
so
I want. I
much?
should like what I want, right?
But yeah, you like poop,
Yeah,
and then you got
I'm
butthurt.
entitled to like what I want. If so,
Okay.
imagine if someone said, "Hey, I don't like the older Silent Hill games either." Like, are you gonna fucking blitz
Oh
out and get
no, I'm
mad
gonna
about
say
that?
good riddance. Stay away from us.
Okay,
Goodbye.
therefore you are mad when someone has a preference. Okay.
No, I'm mad because you keep on pushing the poop.
um it's already pushed by sales. What are you talking about? Like, look,
Dude, you can
literally,
say that all you want. They can be your cope, but I can still speak against it, and I can say
you
that you
you
eat
you
poop.
you can speak
You're
against it all
butthurt
you
because you
want.
eat poop.
You can speak against it all you want, but it doesn't stop the series from moving forward. So if I'm coping like you supposedly said, why would I be mad
Dude,
that I'm
just look
getting
at your
more?
comments,
Why
though.
would I be getting mad that I'm getting more of what I want?
But exactly,
How is
you
that
want
cope?
more poop. We don't
How
want
how
more poop. Are you actually that dense?
I don't care what you want. Like, you're
There you
fucking
go. And I don't care what you want, you fucking poop eater. I don't give a shit what
your
you
fucking
want. By the way, I
subjectivity
don't like
matters
the
not.
game.
You haven't even played
I
any of these
hate them.
games.
I
Yeah,
didn't
you can hate
play
them
them
all
and
you
I
want. You
hate
can hate
them.
them all you
I
want.
don't want
You
no
can
poop.
cry. You can live vicariously through under the mayo like you always do. That's why you're there
No,
in the
no, I'm
comment
actually
section. You,
I'm a synthetic man fan, bro.
You serious?
Oh, so you're a fan of someone who's even more worse. So I got you. I see. I see. That's why
Oh,
you're on people's other comment sections talking about Townfall all the time, because you can't stand when they like something. I get it, dude. I get it, dude.
no, it's not that. It's the normie mindset that bothers me. He didn't even play the originals, and yet he claims that all these games are so fucking good. They're Silent Hill. No, they're not. Also, the fact that he wants
Talk
to
to.
hijack. No, he wants to hijack the whole topic about will it be Silent Hill with, there are racist comments here. I don't like
Do
that.
you believe that people weren't
I
being
don't get it.
racist to Simon?
Huh?
Do you believe that people weren't being racist about Simon?
No, because they're all fucking jokes.
Not all of them are jokes, bro. No,
I
no.
mean, yeah, sure, you can nitpick some racists out there, but most of them were jokes. And I think the retard actually gets jokes, and that's why he got
Uh,
offended.
so jokes are subjective. Like, fucking, if he doesn't like the joke, then that's fine. That's his opinion.
But
Like,
then he hijacks the whole topic about making it, oh, it's all racist.
how the fuck is that hijacking? If you said someone is entitled to give a thought on how they feel, what's being hijacked? Like, you do understand that billions of people on this earth is gonna have differing thoughts no matter what, right?
Yeah, do you realize that?
I don't think you do, because
No, do you
when
realize that?
I don't think you do, because when you say
Do
that
you realize that?
how is he not allowed to speak it, and how are you saying that is hijacking? Like, what are you talking about?
Dude, okay, let's say a topic is about will it be Silent Hill, and then you have some retard that goes to the comment section and is like, "Oh, these comments are racist. I have to make a YouTube video about this,"
Then
and then he makes a YouTube video
you
about
seem
this,
to be
and then at the
annoyed.
end, hold up,
You
please,
seem to
please,
be
just let me
annoyed with.
finish with this.
No,
This
go
is
ahead.
like the most peak thing that actually made me mad about. It's not about the racism. I don't give a shit about that.
All
It's
right.
the fact that he says I might play the older games 1 and 3, skipping the second one because he already played the remake, therefore he already replaced the old game.
That's
And he
fine.
doesn't even
People.
say 4 because the 4 sucks apparently for
That's
everyone.
fine. People can do that. If I love the original games, but if someone says I don't want to play them, then why are they not entitled to feeling the way that they feel either?
But how do you feel about remakes replacing old games?
I mean, for people, it's going to happen. Like, there's going to be people who didn't grow up in that
Yeah, we
era,
can
so
say we don't want that to happen. It's all shit. Stop doing it.
no, that's not how generational cultures work,
Dude,
sir.
what are you talking
Like,
about?
that's not.
Yes, we can.
No,
This,
no, it's not.
again,
Like,
you're just saying,
if someone
no,
didn't throw
you
up,
can't do that.
if someone didn't grow up with the remakes, then that's perfectly fine. If someone didn't grow up with the originals, that's perfectly fine. Like, what's the problem?
The problem is the originals are getting replaced.
Okay, well, you still can play the originals. You literally said I've played the original Silent Hill 1, so you still have those memories. They're not going anywhere. You just have an issue.
Yeah, but I'm
You
just gonna
just
keep on replaying the old games as until I'm dead, and then we're gonna have remakes which just cover up the originals, so the fans that come into this franchise are just gonna enjoy something that's not it.
So
It's not so. Are you actually so stupid?
no, like so
So you have
what?
no
Like
respect for the source material, and
so
all you want to do is to enjoy things, right?
like no, I'm saying so as a fact of who cares? Like literally, people are going to
But
have
you don't
differing.
care. Thank you for telling me that you don't
No, no, no.
care. I care.
For
That's my problem.
for
I
this topic,
care.
I really don't care because people are gonna come into a franchise and they're gonna say, I'm not gonna play an old entry or I'm not gonna play a new entry or whatever, and they're gonna go their own merrily way, and that's how they are going to be. But the thing is that there are going to be people who will come in and say, oh, I like the newer ones, I'm gonna retroactively go back to the older ones. Like I literally played Code Veronica as my first RE. It wasn't RE1, RE2, RE3. I went and played that one first. And then I went back and backtracked and played all the other games. So you are looking for a profile of a person that offends you and sticking to that profile and not even knowing that there are people who will backtrack to the older games, see if they like them or not, and then move on.
Yeah, and I think those people will understand where I'm coming from.
Well, no, they won't. They won't have the mindset to gatekeep people
Yeah,
out
they're
if they
okay.
don't.
You're right. They're all
If they,
retarded. I'm sorry.
bro, this nigga's retarded. I literally said that the way he acts and the way everyone else acts is not the same profile. That there's going to be people that will come into Silent Hill and they won't fit the profile of let's keep everybody out. And guess what he does? He falls right into my fucking trap card as soon as I said that. And he says everyone that doesn't conform at that moment is retarded. Like, if they don't think like him, bro, Silent Hill Purists are fucking insane. They're fucking pussies. I forgot to say this. Pussy blocked me too. So, like, well, not all of them are insane, but some of them, a good deal. People like this are. I am talking to a fucking idiot. Like. But then again, I guess you can't expect too much intelligence from a fan of Synthetic Man. Well, that just made the debate even funnier, and it proves my point. But I mean, go off, I guess. But I literally said that those people are going to play the games and they're gonna move on to something else. And if they move on to something new, that's totally fine.
But that's not totally fine because you have this inflated number of, oh, it's peak W without even caring, without even interacting with the thing to the fullest scope.
If a hypothetical scenario happened where, and people were kind of wishing for this to happen too, which is kind of weird, but if a hypothetical scenario happened where Silent Hill 2 remake was like fucking 2 out of 5 on meta, people would have used that argument like no tomorrow against other people and say, oh, this is trash, blah blah blah. That's how social media is these days.
But it is trash.
But it's not the general consensus of people. See, no. The general consensus of people like that game, and your kind is definitely a minority opinion.
Again, even if I'm a minority, my voice still matters.
I mean, you could say that for yourself as an individual, but for the general consensus in terms of swaying things and where things need to be in terms of moving pieces in the future, no.
I think we still do. I just think you're trying to shut us down.
Well, let me know
Well,
when those future Silent Hill games get canceled, and then I will believe you. But until then, no. Currently, no.
what do you mean cancel? We just want a normal Silent Hill game that makes sense, okay? We don't want no pandering like in the Silent Hill app where everything is just flat out told. Like you don't have to think about the game. You don't have to think about the fucking psychological things because the game flat out tells you everything.
I
You
thought.
open a book and you see a monster, and Hinako is like, "Oh yes, this is like I don't want to look like this because I don't want to be pregnant." Okay, okay, cool.
Uh, why are you pretending that Silent Hill as a franchise does not have more than subtle and non-subtle messaging? Isn't the
Because
whole
it
isn't the
spits on
whole
the originals.
it isn't the whole idea of Silent Hill 3 all about abortion and there is imagery about that all over the place in that game.
It's not the imagery. Heather literally has a fucking god inside her. What are you talking about?
It's literal imagery, pictures, stuff like that, alluding to the whole abortion. Even the creature itself looks like a fucking aborted abomination from.
It's a god inside Heather.
Yes, and
Hinako pops pills.
it has abortion themes, like, and then there's manifestations that's it's clear on what it is, dude. Like, everyone knows what abstract daddy is. Like, come on, man.
Okay, and they did it way better than they do it now. Since people loved it. Oh, would you look at that?
Yeah, but seeing two bodies on the bed going at it, it's still on the nose no matter what. So, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, but it's more disturbing, don't you think?
Nobody said
Did
it
it-
wasn't.
did-
Nobody said it wasn't
Yeah, but it
disturbing.
made me disturbed. It made me feel uneasy. While the other games just, what am I looking at?
Nobody said it wasn't disturbing. I'm just saying that it was
But
still on the.
but
When
yeah,
people say it's on the
you
nose,
don't
it's still
say
on the
that because
nose.
you don't think about it. That's the
I
point of
did.
the games.
You know, in order for me to make these opinions and assessments, I would have had to play the games and think about them before even coming on this platform. You do realize that, right?
No.
Yes, because if I didn't know anything about the imagery of Silent Hill, if I didn't figure that there's two bodies on the bed going at it, and then one character literally exclaims how she was taken advantage of, there's no way I could be able to say that wasn't a little bit on the nose as a reveal. Now, you can say the reveal was done well, and I would agree with that, and that's fine, but when people say that Silent Hill is always subtle, I don't agree with that at all. Like,
I mean, it's not always, but you have room for that.
this
The
is
new ones, you just don't. It just flat out tells you everything. Like, so what's the point?
this is
I didn't
literally
come
what
here for this.
this is literally what Under the Mail was arguing about, which you I don't know how anyone would agree with that Silent Hill is always subtle, because it's not.
I'm not saying it is always. I'm
No,
saying there is room for it. A lot of room for it.
I'm saying, like, that's one of the reasons why a lot of people either don't agree with this guy fully or they disagree with him, because he makes points like that on Twitter.
I don't use Twitter. I'm not a faggot.
Well, I mean, how I don't know how social media makes you that, but I mean, okay, I guess if that's your perspective.
Dude, if you're subjected to using Twitter, I mean, uh,
Using social media does not make you that
it's
way.
not
I
just
don't
social
know.
media, and you know it. It's literally a cesspool of degeneracy. You could call Discord that as well, but you know,
And you're on Discord,
it's a
so
slippery slope. I will tell you that.
you're on Discord. So I don't know what that point is, unless you're gonna apply some of these things to yourself, which means, I guess.
No, I'm not
but-
implying to myself, but you know how many pedophiles are on Discord, grooming kids as we speak.
Yes, and those people are deplorable people, but
Yeah, and so
If-
Twitter is also a cesspool of degeneracy, all porn and stuff. So,
but if you're gonna condemn a platform for all types of weirdos using it, then it is kind of ironic that you are also on the platform.
I mean, yeah, it is ironic, but I don't use it for that though.
I know. I'm just saying, when we generalize things and we look into the middle ground of them, it is kind of funny.
I mean, you can point the finger. How? Why would you say that? Are you doing that? I mean, sure, you can say that, but that's not it. I'm just saying, you know, there are people, and there are like these stereotypes based around these fucking social medias that are bound to exist, and why I don't go to Twitter and why I don't use them, why I don't use it, why I think just retards use it, because it's a bad place.
I think that's fine, but I think you're pulling the whole holier than thou thing a little bit too much, which is kind of what you're doing, man. I mean,
And you're not doing the same thing. I mean,
No.
we're just looking at we're both at the same level then.
no, because see, for me, I've
Yeah.
actually played Silent Hill F and Silent Hill
Again,
2,
you
and I
go
know
back
how
to
it
I
is.
actually play Silent Hill F. Again, if I see a sandwich and I see poop in it, why would I eat the poop?
You didn't even try the sandwich to see how it is. How can you even
I'm looking at the
navigate?
poop in my sandwich. Why do I need to take a bite
How
of poop
can
to know how it tastes like?
how can you even know how the sandwich tastes if you haven't tried it?
How are you fucking kidding me, man?
I'm not. How do you know how the sandwich tastes if you haven't even tried it? See, when
I
someone
can see the
okay,
poop.
so
I can see the
I'll
poop
I'll
right there.
I'll use your own food analogy against you, right? Because
Go
this
on.
is kind of ridiculous. Like that's like someone who goes into a restaurant and they try the spaghetti and they end up not liking it and they leave a review. That's like you going into the same shop and looking at it from the glass window and saying, "Oh, it's spaghetti right there. I'm not sure if I like it or not, but I'm going to leave a review on the spaghetti," and you haven't even taken a bite. Like that's crazy
But
to
I
me.
didn't make a review on anything. I just said it's
Yes, but
shit,
you have
and I don't like it.
you have a strong assessment on something you haven't played when the only thing you can talk about is the outside view. You could talk about the bowl, which is the gameplay. I mean, not the gameplay, the story and the cutscenes, but you can't talk about the whole meal, dude. That's insane to
But
me.
yeah, but the gameplay is not that important, is it?
Uh,
Because Silent Hill is about the story and how it tells it, right?
Gameplay and story progression beat to beat is paramount to that entire game, but you've left out an entire part. So before saying it's shit, it just makes me wonder, how do you rate something that you haven't even attempted to give an honest try? It
Because
just
I
doesn't
already
make sense to me.
tried it with the Homecoming and it was shit.
And then it seems like you live vicariously through other opinions anyway, so I'm kind of getting a feeling that you just watch someone's videos, they say something, you agree, and then you pretend like I have either played something or experienced the game, and you kind of have it. So
I mean, I just saved my money.
I
So is that bad?
you can save your money however you want. No one cares about your money. I'm just saying in general, like there is a difference between someone who is valid and someone who isn't.
But you say it's invalid just because I didn't play the game. Even though if I did play the game, all I'd be doing was wasting money on a game that I don't like, right?
At least you played it. At least you gave it a shot. At least you gave it an honest college
Well,
try.
that's awesome. I gave it a shot knowing it's gonna be shit.
And then when people
Yippee!
no, hold
Whoop-de-doo!
on. And then people will play
What?
games they hate from the outset, and then sometimes they might end up liking them. So I don't get this whole assessment of I
That's like a
watched it.
far stretch. Like, if it's not for me, it's not for me. If I think it's shit, it's shit.
Okay,
Just how
but
you like eating shit. Yeah,
okay,
it
but
goes both
you
ways.
have no experience on eating the food, so you can't say
If
anything
I see
about the
the
whole
poop
meal.
in my food, me not eat.
You can't say anything about the whole experience. You have no validity, bro.
Again, if I see poop in my food, why would I eat?
And then if you question others on them consuming the food and agreeing with your stance, they are totally absolved of sin for some reason. So I find that even funnier.
Yeah, if I have Under the Mayo eating the fucking shit cereal and he says it's shit, don't eat it. Okay, I'm not gonna eat it.
But the thing is that like he's
What?
played the games and he has some college try of trying them out and giving them a fair shake. It just wasn't for him.
Okay, thank God he exists, so I don't have to waste my goddamn money. There you
But you
go.
can't tell me anything about Silent Hill F because you haven't played it and I did. We've both played
We
them.
didn't play it, and I did. Nye, 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 nye. All you're saying is, okay, you didn't play, you have no validity, but I did play, and I like this poop, and
No,
I want more of this poop.
you watched it
Even though
through.
you have other people who play the game and don't like that poop, and are saying you do not want
And
this.
I don't feel the same way. Like what?
But there you go. You just keep on pushing poop,
Okay, but I'm inclined to feel differently. So
and
you do
so are
know
they, and you get mad
you do,
at them. You literally spent 20 minutes crying about Under the Mayo blocking you, even
because he's a
though.
bitch.
Oh, he's
You
a
know
bitch, but when Ito does that to someone, oh,
when
he's a saint. Oh, poor guy. He got harassed on Twitter. And when you harass someone
I
else and they
don't
block you, you cry like a bitch.
I
That's
I I
awesome.
don't know who Ito blocked specifically on Twitter and what the context was.
Okay, you're just coping
Now,
again. Yeah.
now Ito will have a conversation with people first, and then they will blast him, and then he will block them on Twitter. That's far different than the situation with me and Mayo, where
So what did you do?
apparently, according to me, he can't handle any sort of harsh blowback or criticism whatsoever. So therefore, that's how I got blocked. When
Okay,
I
but what
told
did you say? I want to know, what did you say?
I said he was an idiot and that Silent Hill has imagery in it that is not so subtle. That's what I told him.
Only that.
Yeah. I said he was fucking idiot. I said he was stupid. And I said that Silent Hill has imagery in it that is not so subtle. And that's something that you agreed with earlier in the fucking video. So what are you talking about? You literally said, yeah, that it's not subtle 24/7, and that's literally what Mayo was
But there
saying.
is room for it,
And
unlike Silent Hill F.
and if you get blocked for simply saying that, wouldn't that still make you a bitch?
I mean, I kind of don't trust you. You just called him an idiot or anything. I have a feeling you kind of took it a step too far, because the way you responded to me was just like, this guy is
Yes,
insane.
I respond in harsh ways, and if people can't handle something simple as, harsh blowback, I mean, you've been harsh the entire fucking recording, so you also can't say shit, and therefore, if someone blocked you for that, would you still call them a bitch?
No, I wouldn't care.
Okay, then, so, it's the thing of what makes them a bitch if they literally said something that you agree with, but they said it in a harsher tone.
Huh?
What makes them a bitch if they said something you agree with, but they said it in a harsher tone? Because did you say that like you had a problem with me calling him a bitch?
No. I just think I don't think you just called him a bitch. I think you kind of did take a step too far. I don't know what exactly happened, but how you responded, I think the wall of text is just way too much to a comment that says, "And you like to eat poop,
How
lol, stop
how
coping."
how how is it that I can't respond in any direct way that I want?
I will tell you why, because at the beginning of your video you say, "I don't care what anybody thinks.
I
I
don't.
don't care.
I don't.
I
I
like
don't.
eating poop.
I
If you
don't.
if
I
you
don't.
say anything, I don't."
I don't though.
Okay,
When it
okay,
comes to
okay. You
someone,
say you don't,
when
and
it
then I
comes to
write
your
a
quality
comment
standards, when it comes to your quality standards in
it's so
gaming, I don't care.
retarded.
When
Like,
it
you
comes to your
like eating
quality
poop,
standards
lol,
in
stop
gaming, I don't
coping. You
care.
hit me with a wall of fucking
When it
text.
comes to people's quality standards in gaming, I don't care. I don't give a fuck what you like. I don't give a fuck what Mayo likes. I don't give a fuck what anybody likes because it's irrelevant to me. I play games for
You're
Renegade
a
Operative.
glutton.
I play
How
games
much
for
do you
Renegade
weight?
Operative. I play games for Renegade Operative. I don't play games for you,
Wait,
Stone
bro.
Wolf. I don't play games for you. I don't play games for you. So why
Okay,
would I?
that's
So
good.
why do I care about your quality standards in gaming?
But you do care. I'm here. I'm here talking to you. You're literally talking to a nobody. But you say you don't
why do
care.
I care about your quality standards in gaming? How does that affect me for purchasing and
Okay,
playing video
okay. Why am
games?
I here? Why am I here then?
Because you made this long string of comments and you sent a bunch of alts,
No, you
like
did,
fucking, you
brother.
sent
You
a
did.
bunch of
You were the
alts.
one going at
You
it.
sent a
I
bunch
just
of
typed
alts, and
again.
you got your
This is what I
merryman,
typed.
you got your friends to come in my comment section. Then you tried to like say, oh, I recommended my friends this video, like. And why do you have a problem with people who respond with a bit of more lengthy text?
But wait. Okay, again. You made a YouTube video. I leave a comment. At the beginning, you say, "I don't care what you
I don't
think."
care
And then
about
you
your quality
leave.
standards. I
Okay,
don't.
please, just let me
I
finish,
don't.
for fuck's sake. And you leave a whole Bible under this comment that I just wrote.
Yeah,
You
and
think that's
still,
normal?
I can write a comment and still not care about your quality standards in gaming, right?
But then you wouldn't write a Bible. You wouldn't even respond to the
No, but
comment. You would just
I
ignore it.
don't care about your quality
As you said,
standards in
you
gaming.
don't
Like
care, but then it clearly shows that
what
you
you
do
find
care
as quality
so
in
much
gaming,
that
what
you
you find
left
as quality in gaming doesn't affect me.
30
It doesn't
comments
affect
that
me.
are like Bible
If
worthy.
I'm still gonna buy Silent Hill 1 remake, it doesn't affect me. right? You say stop doing something, and I'm not stopping doing the thing that you want me to do. So how does that affect me with your quality standards trying to supersede mine?
But you're doing the same thing by literally
No,
pushing
no, I'm
it, and
not. No, I'm not. You can
how
buy
are you
whatever the
not?
fuck you want. I don't care.
Okay, so if we say Silent Hill, the new Silent Hills fucking suck. You see no problem with that.
You can buy whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. That doesn't matter. You still didn't play them, of course, naturally. Like, I think you just don't understand that two things could be true at the same time. That's your problem, man.
What?
I don't care that you don't want to buy the new
Oh,
site.
okay,
No,
so
no,
being a
let me
hypocrite
finish.
is
Let me
basically
finish.
truth. Okay.
Let me finish. I don't care that you decide to do whatever you want with your money, but it doesn't mean that you are valid enough in a review to say you have experienced the whole thing and you just say it sucks. Like, two things can be
Okay,
true at the
so I
same time.
didn't. First of all,
Two things
I
can be
have
true at the
I have a
same time.
W here because
You do
first of
realize
all, I
that.
didn't waste money on poop. Second of all, somebody else did, and they told me don't buy it. It's
So
poop.
you
And
live
third of all,
vicariously through other YouTubers. Yeah, I said that earlier. Yes.
yeah, I mean, if there's a reviewer out there that will save me the
So
money,
you
then
can't
what?
really form your own opinion by yourself. Yeah, we understand that.
So
Yes.
I have to waste again. I have to waste the money. So you think my opinion is valid
No,
enough?
your opinion is someone else's. Simple as that.
I wasted money. Yeah, I'm a cool guy. I played the game.
That sounds that
You're actually
you
retarded,
know that
bro.
sounds like real cope to me. That you
How
seem
is
to
that
have an
cool?
issue.
Again,
You
you're telling me my opinion is invalid because I didn't play the game, even though
yeah.
I know it sucks. It's not like I have to play the whole game to know it sucks. I can pirate it right now. I mean, I can.
All
I'm
right,
on a
all
MacBook.
right. Pirate
But
it and
I would
play it
still know it
and come back
sucks.
with pirate it and play it. Come back with your first impressions, and then you will be actually valid in playing the game. Until then, you're not valid.
I think I am, though.
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not.
I think I am.
You're valid with someone else's opinion, yeah, but not
Yeah, but
yours.
there you go. I'm still valid.
It's not actually yours, so
Oh, I'm still valid.
no.
Yeah, you just said it.
No, you're not.
Who says?
I did not say it. I did not say that you were valid in
You did.
playing F when
You
you didn't
just
play
did.
it. No, I didn't. When?
You just said so. You live with others people's
No,
opinions. Well, that's kind of valid.
I said you live vicariously through other people's opinions on your internet. That's not necessarily your opinion on the game and actually experiencing it.
But it's still valid, right?
No, because that's their
How?
opinion. That's their experience. So they
Okay, that's good.
experienced it.
Okay, so if I waste my time playing the game and if I still find it shit, what then?
It would be your experience at that point.
And
Now,
still shit.
does
At
that
the end of
mean
the day,
that
it's still
I
shit.
will agree? No, because we have differing thought
How?
processes. People have different opinions.
I really don't think you get it.
People have different opinions. Was hard to get there, buddy.
But you don't get that. That's the problem. You don't get that.
Okay, people have different opinions. Like, see, the part that you don't get is you want me to fucking say that,
What?
please agree with me on the new Silent Hills. No, I don't have to.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying stop eating poop.
No, I can do what I want.
You're gonna still eat it. You're gonna still
What's
keep on eating
coping
poop.
is you're leaving me comments about it constantly and sending people over, which I have not done to you. So you're doing more energy than me by here's this video, here's my friends, I'm gonna get them all to crowd this video. Like, I didn't do
No,
that.
I just recommended your video. I don't think I did anything bad by it.
Oh yeah,
As
by
a matter
like
of fact, just boost your views because I mean, geez, he's gay.
I mean, you did in a way, and that's another stupid argument as well. Why are you
Yeah,
trying
I
to
saw the
argue?
post.
Why?
I saw the post.
Yeah.
I know I live in your head.
Oh
Go on.
no. No, this is what people do in general of your ilk, which has been an argument on my channel for the longest time. So it's not just well, you're kind of included in it, but it's not just you; it's other people. Why do you feel inclined to talk about views and subs on channels that are bigger than you?
Because I have a feeling you just botted them, bro.
No, I didn't.
But then, okay, so if you didn't, you have 6K subs and your videos are barely performing to your sub count. How can I trust you for your word when I can tell you just love eating shit?
So every video, well, probably not every video, but I have videos that supersede every video that you have made so far, and subscribers.
Yeah, and that's
You
the
don't
only
even
time
try.
when you talk shit to someone.
You don't even
Your
try.
criticism sucks, and
You
it's
don't even
this,
you don't even try.
controversial
Oh,
figure,
so
and
I
you just
see.
fuel off of that.
I see you are butthurt about my entire channel, and you have been one of those hate mongers that has an issue with it. Thanks for clarifying
Dude,
that,
I
because
literally
I
discovered.
figured I was talking to a hater. I just had a strong feeling that I was doing that, and that kind of confirms it. So thank you.
Okay, I'm a hater. Cool. I discovered your channel like 3 days ago, 4 days ago. I don't know.
Yeah, and you watched the catalog, because how do you know about the criticism sucks unless you went back and watched those videos?
No, I didn't watch the video. I just saw the video. I just saw on your YouTube page every YouTube video that you make on your criticism sucks.
So you watched my
Only
channel.
those have
Thanks.
actually like high numbers, while everything else
Thanks.
that you
You
put actually like thought into it, everything that you care about, underperforms, which already tells me who would listen to you though?
Nobody
Who would
listens to
take
you,
you
period. You have
seriously?
34 subs. I have more than you.
Yeah,
So
you have
it
6K and you
doesn't
have barely any views. Do
it
you not
doesn't
see the irony
so
of the
it doesn't
situation?
matter if I make tons of criticism sucks, because I know they would outweigh your channel in every singular way possible, because people like to hear me speak about drama.
But yeah, there you go. You're just drama baiting. Ah,
Oh, I love
that's
talking about
awesome.
drama, but it seems that you're really stupid that you don't understand that the YouTube platform has always gravitated towards that every single time. Like, you do realize that, right? Like,
So is this gonna be another drama video?
I mean, considering how considering how you reacted during a lot of this recording, I mean, it's just fun for me. This is all kind of fun content, so you can say that it's drama all you want. I just think that you don't understand that two things can be true at the same time, and that people having a preference for a new Silent Hill bothers you. That's it.
It's not just a
And
preference.
also
Listen, if you
I
said,
seem to,
listen. If you
and
said,
you're
"Hey,
also
I
a
like Silent Hill F," if you just said, "I like Silent Hill F," and that was it, I would be like, "Okay, he likes Silent Hill F. Wow,
And
what
you're
a guy."
also a hater as well, because you're harping on the Criticism Sucks series, and you are
I'm not
paying close
harping. I'm
you're
observing.
paying
You know,
close
people can
attention.
observe things and put two
You
and two together.
you're paying close attention to my channel, but supposedly for, things being brought up and not caring. I don't think that's not caring at all, right?
Dude, again, you said at the beginning of your video, I do not care what
I don't
anybody
care
else
about your
thinks. And
standards.
then you
Yes,
go to my
yes,
comment and you
yes.
leave a Bible.
I don't care about your standards. Yes, that's true.
Aha.
But in terms of, well, exposing you and you supposedly leaving a bunch of friends to come to my video, that's just
I
that's
didn't
just
say, hey friends, let's go raid this guy.
that
I just recommended a YouTube video
uh,
to my friend and he saw it and he was like, wow, what the fuck is this guy on about?
that's still sending people to the video to comment. You still
Okay, but you
initiated the
making
action.
content based around this debate
Okay,
to your
I
fans
can
is
do that.
what?
I can do that. I think
Oh
people
yes,
are
so I
inclined to
can
do that.
recommend a video. Do you see how flawed your mind is? You see what eating
No,
poop every day does to you?
you're still sending people on the guise of,
Uh-huh,
I
okay,
don't
okay,
like
I
this
see.
video, to my
I
comment
just
section.
think you don't actually
Let me
understand the
finish. Let me
gravity of
finish.
the
Let me finish.
situation or
Let
how
me
actually
finish.
hypocritical you
Let
are
me
and
finish.
how
Let me
you think
finish.
nobody
Let me
else
finish. Let me
can
finish.
say what's
Let me
right or
finish.
wrong.
No, let
Only
me
I
finish.
can
No, let
say
me finish.
because
You
I am
literally
holier than thou
no.
because I have every right opinion
You literally said
and
I care
I'm a
more.
god. I'm
But you're
basically a
sending
god.
friends. You
You're
said I care
nothing. I
more,
have
but you're sending
6K
friends to
subs.
my video.
I
I mean, it's
perform
true.
better than you.
My
You're
channel is bigger than
nothing to
yours. It's
me.
bigger than yours.
You're just a little pawn,
Why
and I'm gonna
would
play with you
why
because
would
I'm
you
a
talk about
god.
analytics to a bigger channel than yours? You're not even trying.
Because it's sad to see you have 6K subs, and the only thing that you can live off of is
So
drama.
you have no voice. You can't make a video to supersede those drama videos because you don't have the talent to do so. Your Red Dead video got sweeped by my recent video. Sir, what are
You
we
think I do this for money?
what are we
Do you
talking
actually
about
think I
here?
do my YouTube for money, or do I
What
do
are
it
we
just for
talking about for
myself because
subs?
I like doing
What are
it?
we talking about for subs and views? Because you don't have anything that I want there.
What, dude? I do YouTube for me. It's not you're doing it for the money, obviously, because you wouldn't make drama videos.
Prove
I
it.
think you can
How?
just put two and two together.
Prove my channel is monetized. How do I? Where do I make money?
You said YouTube is your boss.
No.
You owned by YouTube.
No,
You're
you
YouTube's little
fucking
bitch.
idiot. Oh, you fucking dumbass. I said that. I don't make
Uh-huh.
anything off YouTube at all whatsoever. I used to be partner in.
Don't.
Now, you didn't read that sentence, by the way. I can tell how bad your reading comprehension is because literally I said in 2020 I was partner, but now I'm not anymore. And you would have saw ads on the video if I was partner.
Listen, man, if you didn't write Bibles, maybe I could get to
No,
that
listen,
point, but
man,
I
it just
didn't
seems
say
like
it.
you just can't read. There's something off with your reading comprehension. Your friends are also having that same problem on my video because
No,
they said
trust
I
me,
was
we weren't. No,
they
no,
said I
no,
was
no.
on
I
a
think you just
forum
type
and
too much.
they said I was on a
You have a lot
forum
of
and
grammar
what?
issues as
No,
well. I
they
mean,
said I was
imagine
on a
being
forum.
American and you have grammar issues. I mean, dude.
Imagine saying someone was on a forum and I asked for evidence and you can't prove it. That's bizarre to me. Like, at least read the whole fucking thing before jumping to conclusions. Otherwise, you would have known I wasn't partner, right?
I don't think that really matters because you still make drama videos because that's the only attention you get off of
You
drama.
get no attention. I can if I can make a drama video and people will come and watch it. That's a lot more than you playing Red Dead Redemption 2. So
But again, I didn't do it for the money.
you can't talk subs and views to me because you're on the
I
lower
can. I
spectrum.
literally can.
No, you
I can
can't.
do whatever I want.
No, you cannot. You are literally
Yes,
on
I
the
can.
lower spectrum to me. Like, why do you guys talk about this when
Again,
you
as I
know?
said, you're a pawn. Oh my god. Is that how you see
I
yourself?
mean, in those regards, yes, I do.
Oof. You got a girlfriend, man?
Yes.
Mm.
Why are you worried about that? Why did you even ask that question? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I think you
No,
literally asked me the same question. No, you said you should get a girl, but I don't know.
I
I
mean,
think you kind of
you should get one, of course, because I mean, if you're gonna spend your Saturday sending your friends over to my video, not going out and doing fun stuff, then that's a little bit sus to me. But you know,
What do you mean? So recommending a video to my friend is bad now? Okay, I see.
no, it's not that fact.
No, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I know.
You
It's really bad.
you're leaving stuff out. You recommended the video to them, and they come and flood the comment section saying poop. So we clearly know that you're the conspirator behind all of this because that's the only thing that they said. That's the only way they could have
Okay,
found.
sorry.
No,
Are
that's
those my alts again? I forgot. Are
oh
those my
yeah.
games?
Could you show your Switch account's history? I just want to see that for the record to make sure that you're not on an alternate account because
How do you do that?
you can go to your YouTube profile picture and you click on it and it says
Okay.
switch accounts.
How do I see my history? View all channels?
Hold on, let me see. Let me look at it myself. Because I know you click on your profile picture, it says switch accounts, and there you go. It should show it. Give me a second. I'm just gonna screen cap it.
Is this it?
Let me see. Yes, that's it.
Did you see any alts?
Oh, so you don't have alts, that's fine, but you still sent a bunch of fucking cocksuckers over
No,
to my
it's
channel.
one guy. I said I
No,
recommended one video to my friend, and again, it's YouTube. You really can't get mad because of that. If I recommend your video to my friend,
that's not one guy, brother. That was like literally 5 or 6 of them. So
well, maybe the algorithm caught up and people saw the video and they thought you eat poop.
No,
It's
no.
only natural.
I think you're the organizer behind all of that, and you're just simply not admitting it. But that's fine.
Okay, I mean, you believe what you want.
No, I mean, I think that's perfectly valid because there is no way, like, that's what was suspicious. Like, why are they talking like you? Why are they mentioning the same thing as you? It's just that we had to get that cleared up. And if it's just a bunch of, like, trolls that's in your friend group coming my way, that's fine on a Saturday, no less. That's totally normal, I guess, in your world.
It just could be chuds.
No, I'm not even putting that possibility out there. If Chuds has something to
Again,
say,
it's your truth, man. Speak it.
if Chuds has something to say, they probably say something different, like woke or
Oh
any
no,
of the.
trust me, poop is really easy. I mean, you really took the bait.
I mean, you sent these people, and that's a lot more than I did. So can't really talk about sentences being long if you're doing the extra mile.
Oh, again, I just recommended the video to my friend.
Yeah, I bet you did, and I bet you were like, "Hey, attack this guy over here, right here,
No,
real quick."
trust me, I'm not a
Uh-huh.
person like. Listen, I fight my own fights. I wouldn't be here. I would be here with like 10 other people if I was like that. Trust me.
I mean, who is to say that you're not typing to those people right now and they're gonna still stay on the video after this debate? So,
Because I'm on push to talk and I hold shift just to talk and I'm on a MacBook and I don't think you're worth it though. Why would I go through all of that?
I'll believe it when I see it, since it seems like you have observed my channel, and that's a bit weird. We'll see if those people like still
Wait,
linger
okay, so you have
around.
a channel on YouTube and somebody takes a look at it and it's weird?
Yeah, like
What?
literally,
How is that? Are you in what?
literally when the statement comes up about you don't care and you go through the extra mile and then you have your friends commenting me too, that's just a little bit weird to me. Like then I'm thinking, where did this come from? Why is this happening? Oh, looking into it, you probably are the originator, and that's kind of true.
Uh, uh. Sorry, I had to let it all out.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, but no, I did not invite those people. One friend.
I don't think it's one friend, and if it's one friend, he probably has a bunch of alts. So I don't know what compelled him to do that, but that is more
What
than
do
what
you?
I.
Okay,
That's more than
do
what
you
I
think
did. So
people? Jesus, woman, wait.
good,
Sorry, my roommate.
good.
Yeah, where was I? Dude, I don't think people would actually make alts just to fuck with you. They would just tell you, "Hey, man, you love eating poop," and I think that that's
See,
the most simplest thing to put.
it's weird when you say it, and that's the only thing that these people are saying. That's a little bit
Because
strange to
it's a
me.
no-brainer. It's so
Like
funny. Do you
if
not
it was
find it
a
funny?
if it was
Honestly, do
a
you not find it funny?
no. I think it was hilarious leaving all the voice notes that I did, sort of flaming these guys, and it was kind of funny. But
So you found okay,
um,
you found that funny, but you don't find the poop comment funny?
no. I'm saying that when you say I'm going the extra mile, writing a long comment, and regardless of what you say, I recommended a friend a video. If he is on all making multiple accounts, leaving me multiple comments, then that's the extra mile of what I did, which is leave a long
Or
comment.
could it be he recommended the video to his friends?
See, again, I believe if I dogpile you, you would have brought that up in some form or fashion in this conversation.
I mean, you can dogpile all you want. I fight my own fights.
Yeah, I do the same thing as well, but I don't know about you in this instance at all. So
Again, you
at
can
least not that,
believe anything that you want.
at least not that comment section. So there you go.
Okay.
All right. So any other topics for this debate?
This was so fucking shit. Another topic.
What?
This was all shit.
I mean, yeah, you contributed to the shit, so you kind of thanks for coming. That's kind of how I feel about it.
At least it's content. Who cares?
Yeah, it's content. I pretty much said that like a couple of minutes beforehand, so there you go.
Okay, you don't need to get all technical. Come on, shut up. We were having a moment right there.
A moment? No, I don't think so.
Wait, do you hate me?
No,
You sound spiteful in a way.
no. Why would I?
I don't know. Something tells me.
No, hate is a strong terminology. Do I hate certain creators, or do I hate certain viewpoints, or do I think certain things are also stupid? Yes, but hate, no. I just think that a lot of the things that you said is either, like I said before, you believe that two things can't be true at the same time, and I don't believe I put in extra effort in that long comment if you sent someone over to leave alt accounts on my profile. So
And
regardless
you
of how,
don't think it was all organic at all?
no,
Okay, I
it
mean,
just seems too out of the ordinary with the way these people were typing.
I mean, trust me, poop is it's a no-brainer.
I mean, sure, it's easy to do, but if someone told them, then again, I didn't go out of my way to dogpile someone else, so that's just kind of how the river goes. Uh,
Trust me, I don't think dogpiling is like worth it. I think if people think you eat poop just because of your takes and they think it's funny, I mean, it's fair game.
they can think how they want, but I'm probably gonna say the same thing I said at the beginning of the video, where I don't care about their standards. Like, they can say, oh, gaming is like a filet mignon, and I like to put this game over this one, or I like to bash this remake over this one, but none of that applies to me. Like, if I enjoy a game, I'll go out, play it, and that's the end of story. If it impresses me, then I'm gonna put more pros over cons. If I hate the game, which has also happened on my channel when I've hated a variety of things, and people seem to get really angry about that. I'm just speaking from experience on what I played. So if I don't like Stellar Blade, and a lot of people do, I'm gonna say how I don't think the game is that great, but at least I've tried it.
I mean, that's fair, but I don't know. In like your video, you kind of do dictate a tiny bit.
What do you mean dictate? Elaborate.
Like in a way, okay, I enjoy this. I want more of this, but don't listen to the purists because they don't know what they want and they shouldn't dictate on what's right or wrong. Well, you kind of do the dictating stuff.
The I don't think the purists dictate anything in the forward momentum of the series at all.
Again, like we can only agree to disagree because this battle can go on forever. Why I think this new wave of Silent Hill fans kind of just don't get it in a way because they're gonna latch on to Silent Hill F's Silent Hill remake, which is like again the remake part is what pisses me off the most because people will just play the remake and they're gonna not know about the older games, which kind of like it's sad.
I think you are just putting way too many hypotheticals out there, as if people can't do
I know
research
it's true,
or
but that's all true because I already saw it with my own eyes. People actually think remakes are the games. They don't know about the older games. Even in Resident Evil, even in Silent Hill. I mean, Silent Hill is not yet to that point because they only have one remake. But like the guy that I made the post on of, he literally said, I might play 1 and 3, skipping the second one just because he played the remake," which also kind of like,
yeah,
well,
but that's
sad.
some. That's a sum of the parts. That's not all. Like, all people aren't going to feel that way, and if people don't want to play the originals for whatever reason, whether they think they are outdated, I've seen that before. I literally said in the video, these games are
Oh, that
not
pisses me off.
these games are
That
not.
outdated thing, like the mechanics are outdated. The graphics, I did. You should be just be fucking hammered.
Yeah, some people don't like playing old games for that reason. I literally know someone who says uh, I have bad eyes. I can't really handle a lot of pixelated games that look jagged or whatever is gonna fuck my eyesight up. So they have a reason for not playing older games, and I'm like, you know what? Totally fine. At least they said, hey, if I could, I would, but I can't. So I think that's a valid, normal opinion.
That's valid, but I'm just gonna say, in a way, if the remakes, I just kind of wish remakes never existed. I just wish Capcom just stick to the remasters because the remakes kind of ruin everything.
I think they were always gonna remake RE2 because they planned to do it before on the GameCube, but RE4 took up all their resources, so it was only a matter of time before that game got remade anyway.
A remaster would have been so much better. They did perfect with RE1. It's not a remake. Many people think it's a remake. Well, it's not. It's a remaster.
I think it's a ground up remake, new graphics, new areas, new story, new lore.
Same gameplay. There is new lore, improved graphics, but the gameplay is still the same.
There's even gameplay mechanics that's not in the original, like defense items. That was never in the original before. So
Yeah, but I mean the camera perspective and how you move your character. That's what I mean. I don't mean like taking Resident Evil and turning it into a fucking Souls like.
that was because that was the nature of the time, and RE4 wasn't out yet. If RE4 was out by then, that game would have been over the shoulder for sure.
Mm,
So because of that, and because they were still experimenting with gameplay and putting stuff out, that's why the Resident Evil 1 remake still resembles some parts of the original more than others, because
it's a remaster.
no, it's simply because they didn't experiment enough with older over the shoulder yet. So if they
They
did,
shouldn't have.
it would have been completely different.
All I want to say is leave all the games alone. Don't remake them. Leave them the way they are.
That's not how corporate works, but you know,
Well, fuck the corporations. I'm a consumer. I'll say whatever I want.
I give you a thumbs up for that one in terms of moving forward at least. Hopefully that goes somewhere. I don't think it will, but man,
At least can you see my point of view? Like I do understand your point of view. You can just eat anything. Okay, I get it. But like as someone, I would say I have standards. And when I see something that just doesn't hit the way it needs to hit, I don't think it's actually good. Especially when you have Konami being greedy bastards. That just pisses me the fuck off.
standards is a subjective thought process. It always has been.
Okay, okay,
It
okay.
it, it all
We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done.
okay.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
The guy's avoiding me like he owes me child support.
All right, see you later, buddy. Well, that was fun. I got to debate a Silent Hill purist. My God, because people can't seem to grasp or understand that people have differing standards in gaming. You know, that they can like what they like, and that's fine. You know, I think that's so funny that he was trying to say that I was triggered and annoyed when he seemed to be the trigger one about how I reflected on my personal tastes and preferences. So that was funny. Damn, I there's a slur in here, so I might have to edit that out. Fuck, I don't want to edit that out because I'm lazy. But there you go. I personally will believe what I want to believe. I think the whole under the mayo thing where he just says a bunch of random shit like, "Oh, there's no on the nose imagery in Silent Hill, and Silent Hill F beat it over your head." I think that was fucking stupid. I think Under the Mayo is shit at games anyway, so he's no authoritarian on anything, and he's no arbiter of Silent Hill, and I'm more of the optimistic side where I would rather have the devs create and not stifle their creativity, and have them move in the direction that they want to move into. If the games are not as bad as they were during the first resurgence of Silent Hill, the Western Silent Hill, then we may have something if they continue in that direction. But I never understood why this dude seemed so tiff to send an army after me in my comments, to do all the things that he was doing, shadow watching, observing my channel and all this other stuff, and not just be boiled down to a hater. I know I got heated. I'm a very passionate person about this, and I always will invite people on the show to speak if they have a contentious opinion or disagreement, but they're probably not gonna convince me otherwise. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the glorious shit show. This is my second debate. The first one went well, but I wish that latter part was in the video because I remember that guy was going a little bit crazy. No, not the latter part, the former part with Cooley. That guy was going a little bit weird in the beginning. It's trying to fucking insult, and I was calling him fucking retarded back, and that shit was funny. I'm like, shut the fuck up, retard. I was like, but like literally, look. I'm gonna tell people if they come into debates with the same energy that they're giving me, I'm gonna say the same stuff back, if not worse. That's kind of how it works. If you can't be a normal human being, then I'm gonna fucking also talk shit as well, and we're gonna go back and forth. We're gonna say nasty things to each other. You know, you dish it out, I'll dish it back. But this was fun. It was fun for me. I had a blast with this, honestly. Any Silent Hill purist who wants to get on, any Resident Evil purist who wants to get on and just try to say the games are shit, I haven't played them, I have no experience with them whatsoever, and they try to talk on a deeper and technical level, I'm just gonna look at all that, throw it into a pool of spikes and laugh. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is this logic? What? I'm fascinated by this. What the fuck is this? Like, what has gaming become? You know, I think there is a meme that I want to, not so much a meme, but there's a post on Twitter that was shown that I'm gonna leave at the end of this video, and it perfectly encapsulates what I feel about this situation. And even if you are valid in playing a game, it's not like you can't be dumb about it. It's not like you can't have dissenting and disagreeable opinions about that said thing. I do believe we live in an era where people are so invested into how they emotionally feel about a franchise. When they think they are the arbiters of that franchise, they will fucking say anything, even if it's nonsensical and stupid. And I said this before when I had that discussion with people who were like trying to say the stuff about platinums, like getting platinums. Oh, I get a platinum in a game, I know everything about it, and I am the most valid fucking high priest in that regard. And I'm just like, you could platinum a game and still say something and have it be a disagreeable take. So stay free, stay non-salty, and understand that if you decide to not play anything for a personal reason and you're not trying to dictate the quality on that game, then it's fine. Like I said, I have a friend who said he can't really play old Silent Hill and Resident Evil because, well, his eyes cannot take it. And I know a female like that as well, right? So she prefers to play the remakes, he prefers to play the remakes. They aren't going around saying it's a fucking 0 out of 10 game. Oh, I haven't played it. Like, that shit is just different. There's different styles and different layers of complexity to this conversation. If you like the older games, that's fine. But when you start speaking like you're an arbiter, or if you say something and you really don't know what you're talking about, you don't know that Silent Hill sometimes has non-subtle moments, then you sound just like a dumbass, and people are gonna disagree with that as well and call it out. And when you lord over people's, you know, preference to say that, oh, well, you play the new school Silent Hill games, fuck you, and you start saying shit like that, or fuck you and what you stand for and your validity, then it's going to be challenged back. That's just how it is. That's the nature of the game. And I believe this dude is just so uptight with his purist values that he can't see his own head from a hole in the ground along with his ass. I am signing out for real this time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little debate. This fucking, it is ultimately a nothing burger at the end of the day, but hey, I made another Silent Hill purist rage quit. That's something to me. That's funny to me. Anyway, I'm Renegade Operative. I'm solo dolo, baby. What you eat doesn't make me shit, and vice versa. I can do whatever I want, however I want, when I want, and nobody could really tell me otherwise. I also laugh at the false assumptions that people have. Just because I like these new Silent Hill games overall does not mean I don't have criticisms of them. I have my own distinct criticisms of them in that 59-minute video that I made talking about Silent Hill Purist and how Under the Mayo is a blocking coward. They are actually in that video if you want to hear those critiques that I have. I even say that I'm not a Souls-like fan in the very fucking video, but apparently people did not listen to that. And just because I like something overall does not mean that fucking, just because I have criticisms of it, that doesn't mean that I hate it. Like, I find that to be absolutely stupid when people say, oh, you gotta hate this thing just as much as me, and then you have no issues with it whatsoever, and then you lay all that on the table and you can say, well, I still liked it overall, as if they don't listen to nuance in the middle of that, right? I don't get that. I don't understand that. I never have. I never will. You know. So I never even said none of these games were perfect. I think no Silent Hill game is perfect, in my honest opinion. None of them. Not a single one. Not even the Team Silent ones. It's a flaw somewhere. Each time I go back and play them, I say, oh, something could have been done better here or there. But when you say that against the Holy Grail, people just can't accept that, right? Although, who am I kidding? I'm being lectured by someone who didn't even play the same game that I did with Silent Hill F and Silent Hill 2 Remake. Go figure. These YouTube motherfuckers that just watch things through YouTube and that's it are trying to lecture me on what I have and haven't played in this specific context. It's absolutely astounding. I play games for me. I play games to entertain me. I've always said that day zero, since I've probably not day zero, maybe like a couple of years later, I started really embodying that thought process. But that's how I feel. Tastes are subjective to me. Standards are subjective to me. Like, you can probably like the greatest game of all time, and I probably think that game is not that great. And I also will think, hey, if you enjoy said game, then go right ahead. Like, I'm not gonna say, hey, you don't belong here. Stay out of my club. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck? Unless you are just literally a cancer to trying to deplatform or stifle creativity, then I'm gonna tell you, you know, it's fine. You're allowed to be here, but if you do any of the two things that I mentioned, man, I don't have no respect for you. It's just how it is, right? That's just how it is. Like, it's like I don't respect you and shit. It's as simple as that. And the hate may vary, you know. I hate some people more than others, but some people don't understand that. Like, this dude is just a nothing burger NPC. Like, that's all he is a nothing, a know nothing, never will be nothing. That's how I feel of him. Like, some other people I hate more than others. Some other people I actually don't hate, but I may strongly disagree. I have plenty of perspectives on things, just like everybody else. You would be pleasantly surprised. But at least this guy had a modicum of a testicle to join the call versus some people. I think I challenged like 59 people and only 2 of them joined. That's crazy to me. That's wild to me. I don't know why people are just so afraid of talking to me if they strongly disagree. I will platform you. Maybe it's because I always record these and people get a little nervous. I don't know. But it's content. I tell you ahead of time. I will be recording these calls and we will have these discussions. So, anyone is welcome to step up to the plate. I'll see you guys next time. Later.